Hello, my loyal beanlets. What is happening? Not like in the world, let's not think about that. What's happening in your lives today? Enjoy this splash screen, which features the last family I was playing, including a slightly thick alien holding what appears to be Toby Fox, if I'm being completely honest. Remember how in our game Summer Holiday died? In mine, she's just old. It's the same sim. Hello there, Soul. Thanks for wiggling on over. How's it going? Let's grab our actual family. What isn't Tobias Fox doing anywhere? He could just show up in anything and it would just be part of the plan. Oh my gosh, look at this house. I can't believe how close together the cats are in age. I forgot how... Wait. Why does this say familiar spirit on here? Hang on, I'm gonna check this out. While we load in, today's free Pokemon is this incredibly still, he's doing such a good job, shiny Sudowoodo, whose colors are interesting. But yes, that is an animated GIF, they just barely move. Because it's a tree. I don't think Felix made 3E a familiar. Let me just see what I can find out. He's only acquaintances with 3E, whose eye is getting a bit mushed. If I look at Pork Chop. Only acquaintances. I thought we made Pork Chop the familiar. I wonder what that means. Alright, let's just let everyone get back into bed. Feels awkward being up at 2 AM. Really? If their cover gets blown, they start running? That's really funny. I'm looking forward to that when I get around to playing. Oh yeah, the butler. Are you doing okay back there? You're kind of sandwiched. Yeah, so we cannot now fast forward properly because of the butler. We just have to wait. I'll just put it on fast forward. We also can't follow the butler very well. We'll have to zoom out. Okay, well now what are you doing? Back upstairs. Upstairs again. Are you going to bed? No. Downstairs. Back down to the kitchen. Outside. Watering. Oh, he's watering the plants that we keep forgetting to do. Okay. It's 5 AM. The butler is still just wandering about. Upstairs. Oh, wait. What do you mean you're cooking mac and cheese? You can't do that. It's full. It's full of goop, so you can't do that specifically. Okay, she's gonna have a quick meal. Oh my god, where the fuck are you going? What on earth was that? I barely noticed how you were navigating this terrain. Okay, wait. Where's Pork Chop? Wait, where are you? Oh, he's here. It's already a familiar. What does that do? I want to do stuff with our familiar cat, but I don't see any options. Magic familiars. Summon? What does that do? Oh, hey there, Geoblood. Thanks for coming over. We're just doing a little. Oh, okay. That was kind of. Yeah, Pork Chop. Where is he?
Bubble.
That didn't. Oh, he disappeared! You teleported Porkchop for no reason. Okay, well, we'll have to do more on that. Oh, now he's sparkling. Okay, so he was a normal cat, but now that we've summoned him, he's acting as a familiar. I don't know what that does exactly. Alright. Oh, she has a 1+ confident from having a familiar active, which has got to be useful when you're a teenager. And she's making a salad for her breakfast. That's almost weirdly healthy. Who eats a salad for breakfast?
Ow.
She hasn't started her homework, and she's got class in 40 minutes, but she can now, like, teleport halfway there. Porkchop is watching her do cooking? Hi, Porkchop. How intelligent is Porkchop? I mean, being a magician's familiar. What does that mean if you're a cat? He's just gonna sit his fat ass down there. Okay, we made our food. We're gonna eat this salad. We're just gonna stand in the kitchen and not use the table, because why would you do that? First priority every day is just trying to get her to school. Do you think we could run the homework like really quick? Because her needs are like completely full. We can teleport to school and we have an hour's grace period after school starts. I think we can do that. No, don't talk to Gacy. Finish eating.
Yibs. Vivazi. Z-Plume.
Finish eating your salad.
Here no.
Okay, yeah, don't go to school yet. What happened to the salad? There it is. Finish it. Jeez. Stop taking selfies.
Uh-huh.
Hi there in the loft. Oh, the meet and greet fund is blocking part of the UI. That's right. I could just put it a bit higher, couldn't I, on the Sims 4 screen. That's a good point. You need to be able to see what mood my Sims are in. Okay, if I click this and then... Whoop, is that like an okay place? Look how full my UI is. I think that's alright. We'll leave it there. Thank you for pointing that out, Sol. That seems fine. I wonder if it moved on every other screen because I did that. Where are you going? No, you have to go to school. You don't have time. Stop this. Stop. Where are you going? Stop picking up every plate in the house. You have a butler. Why did you do that? Okay, it's 9:15. Can you do your homework like in 2 seconds? There's a table right here you can use in this room. Okay, never mind. You have other ideas. Where are you? Okay, sitting here. Felix, don't wash the dishes. Help with her homework. Sims 4 is a perfectly functioning video game. This is cute though. Being mentored by your dad while you do your homework at 9 in the morning next to a big plate of grilled chicken. Imagine doing your homework next to like some succulent food. That would be awful. Okay, she's getting the phone call from school that's like, where the hell are you? It's fine. I think we would get more progress towards being an A student by doing the homework now instead of getting there on time. Gideon, go away! Go be flirty somewhere else. Why are you watching children's television? Come on, it's 10 o'clock. Come on. She's confident about it, at least. That was slow ass homework considering your dad is telling you the answers. Okay. Done? Done. Felix. Say she did a good job. Good job, honey. Okay, clap. Clap! The cat's eating the chicken.
Morga.
Give her a clap.
Dune.
There. Go to school. Now. Gideon, what? Who wants what? Oh, right. I forgot you said that. Go to school. Go to school. Go to school now. Whoop. He can have the chicken. It's fine. Oh! You went to a different place. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what determines that. She also leveled up as a magician. She's a neophyte now. That cat is eating like a Tudor king. I don't even know where he is now. Should we... No one even wants this chicken. Let's put it in the fridge. Oh, the butler's making us a meal. Alright, we've got spellcaster perks now. I don't know how... If anyone wants to, like, do a perk, just yell it out. We've got reading and doing computer research at a faster rate, which also gets magical experience. Potion crafting, I don't care. Being able to discharge your charge from the charge gauge. Who named this shit? Harvesting magical ingredients, we don't do that. And more experience from experimenting and practicing. I think this is kind of a given. We've got 2 points. You want knowledge as power. I think discharging is kind of useful, but we don't often... Well, Felix did fill the orb one time, but yeah, we'll do knowledge as magic, not power. See, you were thinking of the real thing, knowledge is power, but apparently knowledge is magic, which was the same lesson we learned from ponies. Radrush, I don't even trust myself to read out the message that incorporates those words. Anyway, she got to school. The brooms are like the only thing making this situation remotely livable for a teenager. He has just made the biggest mess I've ever seen. What are you making? Okay, guys, guess what he's cooking. The new game is you have to try and correctly guess what is being cooked without me showing you before it gets finished. What is the butler making on the stove? Come on, is anyone gonna get it? Is anyone gonna get it before you got 2 seconds to make a guess before we see what it is? And he doesn't seem confident. I'm gonna wait until someone guesses something. Tell me a food. Any food. Just say the name of a food or anything. Give me the name of a mineral. Give me the name of one of the kings of Tibet. Spaghetti. Yeah, he was probably making spaghetti with that single piece of something that he was frying in a pan. Okay, what is it? Jesus fuck. Oh, it's fish. It is a blackened bass. It's fish. Okay, you can see it's a fish. I thought it was some kind of burned bread. He looks really annoyingly coy about this fish he just cooked for us. It's excellent quality, so I can't fault his cooking of the fish. They live on an island. Do you think it was locally sourced? I don't know if the butler knows about that. Anyway, what is Gideon doing? Oh, they're here. Just being very romantic, of course. Nope, Felix is off because he needs to play incredible sports.
Whoa!
This is ultimate gaming. Presents the scary meal. What the hell is this game? What the hell is Incredible Sports? It's a virtual reality cube where balls get thrown at your person. What is Gideon doing? What just cost me 113 simoleons? It's not like I can't afford it, but I would like to know what it was.
Whoa!
Are you doing well at this? Okay. I don't think we should question Incredible Sports. But he is going to stop playing it because his fun bar is maxed out and I want him to do something else. What's Gideon doing? Oh, he's having some fish. Oh, bye. The fish is being eaten. See that? It's functional. It's so functional. No one's hungry, so I'm going to put it in the fridge. We don't have to clean this anymore. Where are you going to eat this? Oh, on the deck chair? Sorry, that was... Did we... No, we didn't. I thought there was some kind of... Butler turns around. Where'd the fish go? I thought there was like a Looney Tunes-esque thing happening where we were downstairs with Felix and then I came up and Felix was also here. But it wasn't. It was the butler. But he could do that. We could see him at one location, follow him to another location, and Felix would just be there because he can teleport. What is he doing? Oh, he's just telling the cat that it's a good cat. In fact, they both are doing that. Well, I'm glad you guys are taking notice of your cats. Oh my god, I forgot he hates eating fish! He's gonna be sick now because he doesn't want... It's like he's fish intolerant. We have to tell the butler he can't make this anymore. He hates it. Why did you go down and eat that? Gideon, why did you do... Okay.
Legenzo Sinush. Grash Barboy. Fuebe Flintus. Papa Bobasilov.
What the hell is going on? Okay, well the butler, you've got to deal with this floating plate now. Just get to it whenever. It's fine. You guys just keep moving to different rooms of the house in which to mac on each other.
Oh, Shibin.
Now where are you going? Okay. This is a weird position for the camera to be in. I feel like I'm somebody hiding behind the cutlery box. And he's going back onto... Oh, he's going to play Blick Block instead. Do you think this would be fun? Oh, Sol did some more fractals today, and the quick play really has been helping with the party shyness that you usually experience. And you even experienced a fractal or two you hadn't seen before. That's great! I think it's actually been really successful. I'm enjoying doing it, even though I'm only doing low-level fractals I've done loads of times before. But the fact that you can do it easily and reliably just kind of changes the experience. It's taken them 13 years, but I think they might be getting on top of this. Okay, stop playing Blick Block. What do you guys want to do with your day? Gideon wants to become friends with the butler. Okay, where is he? We can do that. Where is he? There he is. Go follow the butler around and, oh, what's a good way to get to know someone? Ask him what his job is. Who's calling Felix? Should we let Santa come over and hang out? Santa has been a weird friend of ours ever since we accidentally locked him in our bunker back when we lived in the desert. I need a yes or no from chat. Should we let Santa come over and hang out in our house? He's being remarkably forgiving. He also came to our wedding and he shit himself, despite me adding additional bathrooms. I will take the first answer from chat, yes or no. We'll just do it like that from now on. It's the first person to answer. A hard yes. Okay, fine. He's our ho-ho homie. You did the trapped giant fractal. Oh, Cliffside. For the first time, and it was pretty fun. Oh, Hallie's already back from school, and she wants to bring Darian. She does seem to like hanging out with him. Did you do the Cliffside fractal on tier 1, but with challenge mode? Can you do that? I'm not really sure how challenge mode works with lower tiers. Sorry, I seem to be coughing like a habitual smoker for some reason. I'm gonna say yes to this. I think she can, if she wants to bring a friend home, we can't. Oh no. Oh no, she's all the way over here. She did some of her homework during lunch.
Vadish.
Her performance went down.
Huh?
Is this bugged again? Jesus Christ, I can't get a break here. Okay, go home. Oh, you did the swamp fractal on challenge mode. That's... Oh, God. Does anybody like the swamp fractal? Why did you land there? Go here. How do I tell you to use the broom to go there? No, you're just gonna walk. Okay. This house, I swear to God. Oh my God, it's hot, so he's not wearing his Oh my God. Let's try and calm him down. I wonder why he's angry. Is he angry? Go and tell Santa everything's gonna be okay. He's angry. Oh, he didn't appreciate the attempt. It's Saint Nick Summer. Fuck it up, Claus. Oh, that's right. She also has work, but her friend's coming over. Oh, Miku, we've got Santa over. That supersedes whatever the hell you're doing, and there's nothing to do at your house. We've got 3 days of lifeguard vacation. I'm gonna use one because there's too much going on here right now. Take a vacation day. And then try and make up with Santa. Discuss his angry mood. What do you even do if Santa shows up? Like, you will not fucking believe what elf number 329 did. It makes sense that people would want to hang out on a cool island with wizards. It does, and that's why I assume all of you are here, which I appreciate. Why is Darian up here talking to the butler while these two, like, make out behind them? Is that not a little bit awkward for your teenage ass? Do you... I can't even keep the mouse still. Oh, look at him. He has freckles. And you guys don't want us to be friends with him? Well, you didn't want him to be in the club. Can we call him over? He's too far away. What's the point of that then? Have a duel with him. Why the hell not? Leave Santa. Santa needs to be angry in the corner. Something about a race car. Becomes friends with Edwin. Well, I'm glad they want to be friends with their live-in butler. Oh, we're merging. Oh my gosh, Okay. Here is a poll for this. Should we drop everything we're doing and go clubbing? We'll do it. You get to say yeah, okay or no. It's a 1 minute long poll. Should we drop everything that is going on here? We leave Gideon and Felix, we leave the butler, we leave Santa, and we leave Darian, who came home from school with us, and go clubbing. Where's the poll UI? Here. You get to pick. We've got a lot going on in the house, but we can drop it all right now and go to the club. We got 2 okays. There's a bit too much happening right now. It has kind of turned into a bit of a full house. But thankfully we've got our teenage friends. Every time something nearly happens with Darian, he gets like, he gets cucked out of it. We met him in the magic realm because he's also a wizard, and you'd think we'd have stuff in common. And he came over after school, but we would like, yeah, you can come over, but like, I'm just about to go out to the club with my friends. So like, hang out with Santa, I guess. Getting away from the stress at the soothing club. Okay, it's a yes on that. However, just before we go, it is time for ads. So the ads will run really quick. We will pause during the ad break. And I'll see you in a little bit. And then we'll go to the club. He's trying to connect. It does feel like that. It feels like he's trying to get on our good side and be a... Maybe there's no other wizard teens to be friends with. And he saw us at the wizarding club. And Hallie's more like, I have a bunch of normal friends, you know? So yeah, I managed to move the meet and greet board to a different spot. I had to sit down and like just paste a bunch of new things. I don't know why it was insisting on moving around within itself. Yeah, I feel really bad for Darian. I think wanting to be friends with a cool wizard girl is like really relatable. I can't blame him, but we keep on having more stuff to do. So while we're in the shiny zone, oh yeah, I might as well use the little bean emote so people know what it is. Free beans. You can use this when the ads are over so that I know that we're all done. And today in the shiny zone we have a Sudowoodo that's kind of green? What color is that? What color is the Sudowoodo? Blood orange. And puce? What color is puce again? But yeah, if you've ever wanted to have a really weird colored solid tree that doesn't move, now could be your moment. I'm struggling to see if you use the regular bean one or the one with the faces. It was the normal one because I don't think you'd see faces. The emotes on Twitch are really, really small. Puce is an awful fleshy red, is it? Like the color of its hands? Is Puce the color of the handballs? I'm tempted, but it's green. So many of mine are green. They are. Radrosh has been keeping me updated on the shinies she's found in her Scarlet or Violet playthrough. And one of them was... What was the one you got from me? Oh, the Jolteon you adopted, who is literally coming up on screen in the middle on this cycling viewcaster. One of them is your Jolteon. And then she found like 5 additional shinies for a full team of shinies, and every single one was green. There he is. There she is. There's Confetti, the Jolteon, who belongs to Radrosh now. And I think even more lucky than finding 5 shinies in your game was just the fact they're all green. Yeah, and you didn't hunt any of them. And they're varying levels of green. The Sandshrew is pretty good. Alright, let's head back to it. Oh, I still had the poll up. There we go. Right, okay, we are leaving it all behind. Sorry, Darian. We were gonna go and, like, magically fight him to see what would happen. But instead, it's time to go to the club. Like, we are 15. We don't want to sit at home with our dads. And the one clingy wizard guy. We want to go partying at the Narwhal Arms. Oh, this is so sad. Oh my god, this is so sad. If you walked into this club, wouldn't you just immediately leave again? I've replaced this lot with a slightly better one in my main save. So, Alejandro is here. Our favorite theater kid. These beats aren't even very good. She's just watching, she's not even dancing. Look, ask him to have a fun dance. How do I do that? Oh. Dance together. There's Ghost here too. Dominic died? I didn't remember that. Okay, dance together. You still need to train your Tynamo. Look, you can do it in your own time. In your own Tynamo. Oh hey, it's Melvin.
Uchima!
How did Hallie get the DJ mixing skill? Oh my god, that's New Bella. I'm not familiar with New Bella. Well, there's a lot of people here dancing, but it doesn't look like a great club. Fuck it up, you funky spectre! Okay, I'm gonna pin that. Yeah, just because you're jumping up and down and holding the headphones in a weird way, it doesn't mean you're doing like a great job. Is this how you DJ? This beat is just rancid. It's boring. Also, how come the rest of the club isn't here? Started gathering so that they come. I don't know why. I think it's meant to be all of your friends, but it's kind of broken. At least he invited us to a club and not the other thing where we went to a secluded location with only one person. Hallie has got dancing level 2. Hi scenes! Look, Melvin's here at the club. And so is Lena. When people say I don't know what a DJ does, this is the guy they're invoking. Does he know what he's doing? Some very vague Fern Gully beats happening. Look, it's our buddy Blake. Cowpoke dance together. God, Dominic Fires is really going for it. He was himself a DJ. I nearly used present tense. He was a DJ himself, so he does probably have high dancing skill. Okay, you guys. Start cowpoke dancing.
Wisp!
I think Melvin just tried to do some kind of mischief interaction that failed. And Valentino is here too. Is this teen partying at its best? Wait, what were you doing? What were you doing in there? Oh, maybe he had to hide from everyone because he was embarrassed. Maybe it wasn't suspicious. Today's shiny kinda cute. I didn't know it was those colors. Yeah, it's kind of... It's not exactly flashy, isn't it? It's kind of subdued in a weird way. Oh, look. Octavia finally showed up. Show off move? Okay, Hallie is gonna show off for us. Go ahead. Everyone has cleared you a space. Holy shit. Okay, the DJ got bored and left, but you keep going. Well done. Level 3 dancing. That was amazing. That was only level 2. Everyone is still dancing. Look, okay, that sucked. Take over. Attempt to... What do you mean, swipe? Crunking in absolute silence. Sorry, she's not a kleptomaniac. Why do I have the option to swipe this item? Can I not just play it, the thing? Can I not just, like, try using it to be a DJ because there's no one here? What does sabotage do? Man, that sucks. Why can't I take over the DJing? Okay, look, give up all that. Don't go jogging. Let's just interact with our friends. I don't know. The ghost DJ might take over. Is it like a teen thing? What with their antics? I'm baffled, to be honest. My first thought was, we're in a group right now. What if one of our group sims was a klepto and then it confers the ability? But I don't think they are, and I don't think that's true. The vibes at this club are not it. A 16-year-old just left with the decks. Obsessed about your favorite band. Let's just start talking to people about what they like. That's how you make friends. Talk to the theater kid about your favorite band.
Yay, boo.
Gibbs?
Oh, Gariz von Kira.
Liberty.
Hell yeah, good interaction. Now, Valentino, he is a slob and also romantic, I think? Oh, slob and creative. What can we talk to him about that he would understand? If he's creative, he would probably enjoy an engaging story. Oh, she got a moodlet from showing off her moves. And she's really hungry. Okay, she's telling a story about a bear. So there was a bear, and it played basketball because there's no rule that says bears can't play basketball professionally. And that's how my dads met. Okay, relationship increased. Who else? Octavia. She's an animal enthusiast and a loner. You can ask her. Okay, what if we said what is sex, by the way? Since it's just us over here in this corner, what is sex like? She's just earned 160 simoleon. Okay, they got some relationship bonus from that. Someone has taken over the DJing. Let's see if they're any good. Also, Blake. What's Blake again? He's a horse lover and a music lover. If he's a music lover, then surely there's something we can talk about. Interests. Oh no, just talk about your... Oh, taste in music. Never mind. Talk about your interests. Is this DJ any better? Cheyenne Doty? Oh god, my idiot of a father, Michael Kern, is here. Oh my god, okay. This club is terrible. I think Alejandro is leaving. Let's end the gathering there. At least they've got pretty good relationship with each other. I think we're forming lifelong relationships here. Should we replace this club with something that doesn't suck? You have a family to take care of. He's got so many kids now. What's upstairs? There's a kind of lame bathroom. This graffiti does not work on the inside where they've got like actual decorations. This is so sad. It looks like if you got a bunch of tech developers from EA who own too much money and said, you guys know what a grungy like wrong side of the tracks club looks like, right? And they went, yeah, You put bricks in there and then you put graffiti on the walls. And like a chair and a table and chair in the corner and a bar with light up background graffiti that says music band. What is this extended? What is that? What the hell is going on with this? Oh my god. Oh my god. This shipped for money. Genuinely, how long would it take your average Sims player to build this exact lot, which they have put on offer for money? I'm gonna say about 11 minutes. You could make this. It's just a long square with 2 arms. This roof is abominable. This is one of the worst buildings I've ever seen. What the hell is this giant chimney? What is that? What? It's a giant spare room entirely so they can have a closet, and it doesn't even wrap around the closet. It's just a giant square for no reason. This is, like, unacceptable, to be honest. This is not something you can charge money for. A literal 6-year-old given this game could have created a better looking anything. This is awful. We're gonna replace it. We're gonna get a different club, okay? We need a club that our teens can have fun in, that doesn't have terrible DJs, and a roof that clips through the ceiling. And while I'm looking, you guys can make suggestions as to what kind of club it should be. Okay, lots. Current lot, 30 by 20. Can we just place a building on top of our Sims while we're loaded in? Let's find out. Doesn't matter what the price is. It's not our lot. What do you mean current? Oh, that is a current funds. Lot type. Nightclub. Okay. Most popular ever. The Sparkle Nightclub. I'm gonna look for something that matches the neighborhood that it's in, which is Windenburg, which is kind of European Tudor-esque buildings. You're about to send them to the Shadow Realm. Maybe. Unless somebody redeems and forces me to pick something else. A chapel nightclub? Set as nightclub so it can be used for events without compromising the venue's appearance. Well, I respect it. Rock and rainbows. That's cute as hell. Now which... Ooh! Oh no, that's meant to go on the other nightclub. Windenburg has a lot of nightclubs. Haley is doing this in universe with wizard powers. Oh, that's where we are. Looking for a cool place for your crew to hang out, but still want it to be classy? Here at the recently redone Narwhal Arms, you can have just that. Club room is customizable to whichever club your sim is a part of. Look how much fucking better that is. I'm sorry. We don't really need the club room, but there's a fancy thing upstairs, and that's the disco. Yeah. Place this. Furnished. Replace. There are a couple of packs I don't have. Okay, keep an eye on this. Look how much better this is about to get. 1 item. Wow. Wow. I had everything except 1 item apparently. I probably won't even find it. Everyone got moved outside real quick. EA builds have extremely strict standards to make them playable, i.e. not good. They can't use move objects. Even so! Okay, yes, you cannot build something like this without using move objects. But even so, like 2 oblongs. She tapped into ancient bardic magic to recreate the horrendous club vibes. Thank you so much for cheering. I love to think that Hallie did this. She came along to party with friends and was so distraught at how shit it was. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. They couldn't make something that was quite as dishy as what the community can make, but they could have... The roof was in the building. What were they thinking? Okay, so this room is... that's like a nothing room that hasn't got anything. We can ignore that. Why is that there? Is that so there's a high ceiling? No, I'm not sure what that room is there for. Just for the aesthetic. So this is the club room. Oh, that's nice, actually. So we could try and claim this. Oh, you know what? I think I found the one replaced item. I think I found it. It's this fishbowl. Look, because it's out of place. It's on the floor. I'm pretty sure they were using a larger, more interesting fish tank. Which I do not have. Let's see what I do have. Fish. So we could put this in. The club fish. There you go. Oh, that's sort of in the way. That put it down. Get rid of this. No, get rid of that. What is the problem it's having? Do they need a bin? Really? Bin can go here. This fish tank is too swag. There we go. Now they have a giant fish tank in their room. A personal stereo. We don't even have a club for this. We'll have to see what happens. So this is how you... That's how you put in a closet. Jesus Christ. That's how you put a closet in. Look at this. There's even a drinks fountain. A giant portrait of some dude. Actually, this reminds me of something. This portrait of this kind of swanky guy has reminded me of something I found out today. Chat, do you want to know? Call me straight the way I'm in that closet.
Mad King Sex.
Thank you. Thank you for using the typo. Redeem. What was the typo? Did I make a typo? Is this the Yogscast guy? I was literally thinking it looked a bit similar. It kind of does. I'm really happy when anyone uses the bits for those things I set up, because I forget every day of my life that I ever put those on there. Okay, so I found out something today. I was watching random Zephos fan art in 2013. You just thought Mad King Sex is funny. It is. Guys, I played Guild Wars 2 with Zephos. Did you know this? Around 2014. I have a few there's a few clips. If you look up the really old VODs that they posted to YouTube, you can see me in there. I played with him. He like selects me a couple of times. They were half of the reason I even started playing Guild Wars 2. It was half the Yogscast and half Makani, the illustrator who works at Valve, who were two groups that I was listening and learning about new games. And I liked the look of it. In fact, I was really interested in playing an Asura at the time. I thought that was going to be my thing. Anyway, this guy has reminded me. I was watching random YouTube videos, and YouTube shows me people talking about media. Like, I just watched that one video that's like, I watched every Barbie movie, which I think gets advertised to just about everyone. So now the algorithm is like, hey, you like watching summaries and people's thoughts about kids' films. And I'm like, well, what else do you have? And it served me a very popular YouTuber talking about the problems with Disney's feature film Wish, which I have not seen, and the only thing I knew about it was that it was kind of disappointing. I haven't seen anyone ever mention Wish in a really positive context. I've never seen anybody say I really liked that film. I know it was their like 100th animated feature, and they thought that because of that they had to make it a big 100th thing where a character in it is turning 100 years old, and they make tons of references to their other films so that if you know them, you can point them out and go, hey, that's another film they made. And then at the end, it kind of tries to wrap the main character into the extended Disney canon by making her something that Disney's got a lot of mileage out of. Anyway, everyone thought it was mid. No one talks about it. The only thing anyone has ever said that I knew of was that the bad guy had potential. Release the problematic age gap cut. Okay, so that's like related to what I'm going to talk about. So the person who made this video, I kind of like their style actually. It wasn't really fast talking quick cuts. It was actually quite relaxed, and the person wasn't trying to make their voice like YouTube-y. It felt very like you're just having a conversation or just listening to someone in real life, which was kind of nice actually. So she said, after looking into the deleted scenes, you can see a lot of stuff that was, you know, the same with Frozen 2. They keep on making these films like at breakneck speed and starting to get stuff animated before they've even finished a script, which meant that their stuff like Frozen 2 didn't even it was having its songs finished on the vague basis of we're gonna have that song somewhere, but they didn't know how it was gonna completely fit into the plot because they hadn't written the rest of the thing. So they're doing this, they think that they are so good at this they don't have to write scripts anymore basically at Disney. So it sounds real bad. I mean, if you look at the waste of talent, they've got people who could do world-class stuff and they're being wasted because they're ignoring the procedures you're supposed to do to make anything, especially a film. They think you just shove together the elements that they're all used to using and it'll create something good, and it doesn't matter if it's like rough because it's Disney, people will see it anyway. And then Wish came out and they didn't even break even, or so I hear. So yeah, they were making like most of the film while still thinking about the plot, and I didn't know. Yeah, it is generic too. It's generic kind of because they wanted it to be a big summary of all the things that Disney's ever done. One of the things that they dropped was the idea that the little star, who's a marketable plushie, a star falls down from the heavens and becomes a character, and he doesn't talk, but he's like a little plushy star thing, and he does magic, and that's part of the plot. That was supposed to be a human character. It was supposed to be like, what's the name of that film? Stardust? Where a star falls down to Earth, but the star itself is a human being in a sense, and they don't really explain it. It's just that's what a star is. If a star falls to Earth, it's a human, and they don't have to explain that. That's just you have to get on board with it, which is fine. So in Wish, this star comes down and it has magic powers, but it's an unspeaking star. It was supposed to be a male character who was gonna be like the love interest for the main character. When you mid upon a star, Disney bankrupted. And this sounds like that sounds really cute. And if you look at the art for it, I don't think anyone could not be charmed by how sweet the idea is of having a male character as well, who doesn't know anything about anything, who's arrived on Earth and is special and magical in ways he doesn't understand, and has to have human life explained to him. That is so inherently charming. And they did a bunch of art for this. They did concept for the look of the guy, and every single one of the concepts for this guy looked really, really cute. And yeah, I don't know if it's because they wanted to sell more plushies and they banked on needing that money out of it, but they cancelled this idea and they made him more of a sidekick. She already has a sidekick. It's a weird goat who looks just like the goat from Hunchback of Notre Dame, but speaks for like half the film for some reason. And it does a bunch of jokes that no one really likes. I don't think anyone likes that goat. But they changed him completely and took out the romance. And then they kept in a song they'd already written, which was meant to be the female lead and the villain singing about their individual love interests in a duet, where it almost seemed like it was contrasting their approaches to romance. But I think the idea was, at some point you could even see that the villain and the main character could have been singing about each other. So maybe there was like a layering to it. And that sounds really interesting to me, not just as someone who pretty much would always ship a villain with anyone. That's an interesting vibe to have. And the villain still had a wife in the film who he seems perfectly well in love with. And then at the end of the film, when he's like mask off being evil, he like seems to dismiss and belittle the idea of true love, even though he's married to someone that until now he has been a good husband to. You can see the cracks in this. They didn't know what they were doing. They just created a bunch of different ideas, ran with them for a while, and then some bits fell off. It's such a shame. Anyway, I thought, is Gideon alive? He's alive, don't worry. I'm just focusing on this portrait of Zephos Yogscast while I rant about something I just found out. So the vibe of the film is now an adventure for the main character and her companions, one of which is a star who doesn't talk but does magic on her behalf. Instead of it being two teens discovering the world together, one who is human and knows what she's about but is discovering some sort of heinous plot that she has to write, and one who is new to the world of humans and doesn't understand anything and has to have it explained. And that's such a, like, that's not the most original thing in the entire world, but you could see how that would work, you know. Maybe in the course of teaching a brand new human about how stuff works, she realizes the answers to problems that she has. And the actual, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably a marketing decision, or some higher up decided it wasn't working for stupid reasons, but one of the people who wrote the film said, we realized that having a star boy do magic for her took away her agency, and we wanted her to solve her own problems, which makes no sense because the star is still doing magic. You've just removed one of the characters that was the scaffolding of the film and tried to pretend like it's okay. So now you have a lead character who doesn't have a romance but has a sidekick. You have a villain who's married, whose relationship doesn't mirror anything anymore, who he then turns on his wife for no real reason, and then she becomes like okay with keeping him contained in something, like the marriage is over. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the film. I just saw this person explaining it. But it's just so sad. So basically my impression of Wish now, you know what they said about the little marketable star plushie? They referred to the sidekick, the little star that fits in the palm of your hand. They referred to it as being, I think her name is Asha. Asha's soulmate. Even though they dropped the idea of it being human, they continued to refer to this unspeaking toy star as her soulmate. And as you go through the film, they like act like, I mean, it's still got a lot of annoying teen jargon, like, oh, we nearly finished each other's sentences, I knew what you were gonna say, ha ha ha, which I don't like, but they continued to use that as if they understood each other on a real deep implicit level, even though they didn't really connect because it can't talk. So they continued to run with the idea of this star being really important to her, but they dropped the romance, they dropped it being a person. So basically my impression of what Wish is as a film is one that's built around the negative space of ideas that were proposed that would have been great, that then got dummied out, but weren't replaced with anything. The fact that that star is not a humanoid character with agency seems felt within the context of the narrative. That person needed to be there. There is a song that references implicitly the idea that he exists. There is a lack of romance between something that is referred to as a woman's soulmate. So basically, in a meta sense, to me, Wish is a film that dummied out a key character and didn't replace it. And now there is a main character in a Disney film whose love interest was removed, but she still has, it still feels like it's there. The star is still there. but the romance is not. She was denied something that the film is built around. Didn't the villain have a point where if people aren't careful with wishes, bad things can happen, that the film ignored entirely? Probably, because I don't think anyone had a continuous like sense of character. The video I watched proposed that in order to have a through line, the villain's motivation should rely on the fact that he is very magically proficient and he collects people's wishes. So maybe his thing should be that he relies on a perfectionist ideal. He's really good at magic, and his utopia should be perfect, because if you're doing it with magic, it can be perfect, and then he could have a problem with everyone doing everything themselves and being okay with imperfections. He should be like, no, don't do it yourself. I'll do it. Ask me to do it, and if you're lucky, I'll do it for you and it will be perfect, but you can't have any flaws. That sounds interesting. I don't know what motivation the villain actually had, but I don't think it was that. I don't normally get to see someone so passionate about good writing they develop this level of well thought out criticism over a movie they haven't seen. That's what I do! And that's why everyone liked it when I started ranting during Prey for random reasons. So I decided to just stop and do it for a sec, because I do feel passionate about this. It's fucking Disney! They could do anything they want. They could have made any film and it would have done like decent. They have complete freedom to do anything they want in their movies, and if you have creative freedom that you're not using, I genuinely feel sorry for you and also jealous. Because I have a lot of ideas I would love to use in something one day, and only a few people ever get to put their ideas out into something as polished and well known as the Disney canon, or like a DreamWorks film, or something where everybody knows what you put out. But if you're not going to use ideas from people that actually care about what they're doing, why are you doing any of it? Who cared about Wish? Did anyone have like an idea for Wish, or did they go, right, everyone make up some story that relates to Disney things we've done before? You know why else they dummied out the star? I don't think it was because they didn't want a romance. They just decided to depreciate the romance into something else that didn't make much sense. They said it was because using magic powers like that and having that kind of zany effect as a human character made it, quote, too much like the genie from Aladdin. Now I wonder if you can see where this doesn't work as a reason to do it. How can a character be too much like the genie from Aladdin when you created this film around the idea of reincorporating aspects from your previous Disney films? At the end of it, they turn her into a fairy godmother and say you're gonna guide people with your magical powers because everyone knows Disney has fairy godmothers. They put in references to tons of other films. The villain is supposed to be a mishmash of the best known Disney villains, as well as a, air quotes, return to form for Disney villains, where he has a song and he has a swishy cape. But he's not, because that's not, Disney villains don't work like that. The old ones were supposed to be like evil with a purpose. He's not evil with a purpose. He just like cackles sometimes and has magic powers. That's not how a Disney villain works. The crab in Moana was a better Disney villain. And he's not even the antagonist of the film, he's just a thing that happens. Anyway, yeah, so I can rant about this stuff like a lot, but I did get passionate about this because of the idea that they had a better film that got husked out for no real reason. No one really wanted to make this. It was clearly a contest of boardroom interests, which never works out well. And Disney doesn't know what they're doing anymore. And no one should be interested in whatever they're putting out because they're literally just sucking the soul out of what they publish, as we know from the people who've made cartoons for Disney Channel. But they work around merchandise, and if they have a good idea, they'll run it into the ground and then remove it. The movie was made out of obligation rather than any kind of passion. It absolutely was. They knew that their 100th film had to be something, and they tried to make it something, but no one wanted to make the something. It's a bit like, I think it was the development of the game Anthem, and I forget which company it was, but they basically announced that they were making Anthem, which was, a Destiny-like, where your character has a customizable spacesuit, and you jet around with a jetpack, and you do party-based missions where you go and fight stuff with guns. And they put out advertising for Anthem, and everyone was saying, okay, what is it? It looks like Destiny, but what is it? And they all said, well, you see, Anthem is video game. We saw how good Destiny was doing, and we said internally, yeah, we need to make Destiny ourselves, because in these days, if any genre starts doing well, every other company goes, okay, we need that, and then they do one of their own. You know, like how Fortnite got big, and then everybody made looter shooters that with mechanics that mean you're forced into combat with other players. And then Genshin got big, and then everyone made open world gachas. Well, some people did. Gachas got big kind of because of that. And there was no one working at that company who proposed an idea that became Anthem. They just kind of sat down.
Something tells me we're going to get along.
Thank you,
splendidly.
Kronos Smoothmind, for following while I talk about the creative industry over this painting. Hey! What do you mean, what the fuck? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Destiny 2 retired 80% of everything in the game. I don't know what their plan is at Destiny Studios, but I've always looked at it with, like, absolute confusion. Yeah, that's a good quote, Sol Wassman. The game industry is very, very derivative, like, recently. Like, people will see what's doing well and then they'll try and emulate it, but because the game dev lifecycle is so long, you're 5 years late to the thing everyone liked. How do you think that's gonna work? Don't injure yourself, Sol Wassman. Like, did you, like, all the Fortnite clones came out way after. The Overwatch clones came out way after, and then the whole thing was saturated. Anyway, I forget, what was my point going to be? Oh yeah, Anthem was a game no one actually wanted to make. They just sat down and said, okay, we need a Destiny. Make Destiny. But with our name on it. And then they just, like, sat down and did a video game. But they didn't have any creative direction. We're just doing that, but slightly different. That's kind of like what Wish is. It's like empty calories of fiction. It could have been good, but it's not like they didn't have talented people working on it. But my god, if you ever watch the Frozen 2 documentary and you have a creative bone in your body, it will make you want to die. Or maybe kill someone first and then die. Everyone is trying to copy Souls-likes, where people are burning out in that style of game. Yeah, Dark Souls became massive, and everyone else went, okay, well, we have to do a Dark Souls thing, because that's what everyone wants, because the people who are in charge of every company are complete morons. And they think that if something is popular, you have to copy it right now, except it won't come out for several years, and the good thing will already have been good, your thing won't be as good, and everyone else will be doing the same copying thing, and it'll be saturated, and yours won't stand out. I mean, look what happened to... What was the name of that thing? Battleborn. Oh my god, I could spend a 3-hour stream talking about Battleborn. Like, if you don't know what it is, that may be for the best. Fuck Randy Pitchford. Okay. Right, we were doing this, we've just placed this now. The only thing I'm going to do is going to replace this plant, because I hate this specific plant. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just, it's overused. So I'm going to get rid of the fish. Let's put a plant in here. Let's have a nice time now. Do these fit? Well, they should. Look at this. Whose idea was it to make a nice little cluster of plants and then have like 6 feet of empty space around them that you need to leave? Basically, in order to make anything in any genre, in any discipline, somebody needs to be passionate about what they're making. And even if they're passionate, even if it comes out bad for some reason, that doesn't go. If they're passionate about it, it'll still be respectable. I don't think I've heard your voice before, but it's very soothing. Thank you. I'm surprised that you say that, considering I'm going on like angry tangents, but I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. I'm very croaky as well. I was guesting on another stream just before this one, and I may be doing more of that tomorrow. And if you don't know what stream that was, then be prepared for a weird surprise when I post my schedule on Monday. What other colors do we have for this thing? Can you have flower pots at the club? Oh, that's a thing for the club. Let's put that on like a pedestal for no real reason. God, you know how Vegn5 just finished a playthrough of Earthbound? And then you look it up. Oh yeah, that's a club block if I ever saw one. You look up Earthbound stuff and it's like, yeah, this was panned on release. People didn't really get what was happening. It had a really bad marketing campaign in the US. It wasn't released over here in Europe at all. Why is this hamster related? Let's use this one. This is a good clubbing table. Yeah. Nobody really liked Earthbound when it came out. It did well in Japan, but it had a bad marketing campaign overseas, and it was ahead of its time. It's one of those things that didn't gel because people didn't know what to make of it. And now, but later on, it's considered one of the greatest things ever invented with time. Basically, because, I mean, look at how many things, I couldn't even count them, that have been inspired by Earthbound. It's the reason we have Undertale, and they're on Deltarune. It's the reason we have, basically any kind of party-style RPG thing that does silly stuff. And I didn't realize how much was owed to it. What was I on? Plants? Yeah, where's the plant I was just looking at? So its influence is only just now being fully realized, which is interesting. There we go, that's... Can you get on the table? There we go. This needs some lighting. Club lighting. Oh my god. Hi. I didn't realize until I saw that playthrough just how much stuff Earthbound gave us. But it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, why not? Let's have some funky lighting in here. Earthbound set a lot of standards for RPGs while maintaining its unique identity. Yeah, it was like I think the first one to go, hey, what if we just got silly with it? And then a lot of other ones after that people got inspired by it and said, yeah, let's make an RPG, but let's just be silly with it. I was surprised how much stuff, you know, you watch someone playing Earthbound and you literally never know what's about to happen. There's no real... You know, if you compare it to Pokemon, in Pokemon you kind of already know what'll happen. You have rules. You know that the enemies will slowly increase in difficulty as you go. You can understand the catch mechanics, and that will be set in stone for the whole game so that you don't ever feel like the rug's been pulled out from under you. But Earthbound looks like nothing but rug pulls. It's just, okay, you've got used to this part of the... Okay, we're changing it. You thought that this was how it... No, we're changing that too. Oh, I thought that was a bad clipping, but actually it's fine. And people didn't get it. People were confused by Earthbound when it came out, and it didn't make a whole lot of money. And the marketing was, like, terrible. They thought people wouldn't get it because it looked too childish. It was just on the back end of graphics starting to, like, pick up. But nowadays you can look at it and you don't really double take at what it looks like. It looks like what it is. But back in the day, the graphics were just starting to get, like... Were they just developing 3D? Oh my god, it's like goth down here. There's that plant again. This is really fancy. Okay, it's 9 PM. Let's see if they wanna... What do you mean call over Porkchop? Is Porkchop here? Porkchop's here? Why are we bringing our cat to the club? Part of me still connects Ness to Smash Brothers. A lot of people didn't know about Earthbound until Ness was put in Smash Brothers. I read that on the Wikipedia article the other day when I was looking stuff up. What are you guys going to... Oh, we got a bartender. The bartender... Oh, it's the same bartender. She's moved. These two are using these mirrors. Oh, we're going to get some food. Have some chips. Well, this is a way better... Porkchop hitting up the club. The DJ is back at her station. Hell yes! I might change this from a club room to just like a side room, so everyone can enjoy it.
Woo! Larva!
Porkchop's gone to sleep at the club. No one can leave.
Oh, Nasine Barble. Goosh if we know.
Yaba!
Oh yeah, my father, who's the... Dude, you have kids at home. When I say my father, this isn't my father. We found this guy by looking up the words my father on the gallery. And his description was, my idiot of a father. So now he's in the game. Okay, this club is way better, but Hallie is... Oh my god, it's Gideon's birthday. Well, but that'll be tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is his birthday, technically, because it's 10 p.m. It's nap time. I think we gotta go home. How do we bring Porkchop home with us? Who is... Oh, yeah. Yes, his full name is My Idiot of a Father Who I Begged to Stop Smoking When I Was 6. Did he ever come back with cigarettes? It's implied he's walked out on his first family and now he's in a second one. And, oh my gosh, should I go for Gideon's birthday or is that too big of a thing? I think it's too big. I need to give Gideon's birthday, like, its proper due. Also, have you guys noticed that... Oh good, Porkchop did come with us. It's become kind of more regular to accuse things of being AI, not because they have, like, the visual markers or anything, but simply because it's bad. Like, I've definitely seen people accuse and say, yeah, you made this with AI, didn't you? Because it has errors or mistakes or badly used words, or it just doesn't make sense. And I'm like, guys, you don't need AI to do that. Sometimes things are just shit, and you don't need AI to be shit. That's the magic of creativity. Okay, she's going to bed. Oh, I don't know if that's safe for streaming, but we're not going to look at... Oh! Pollo a la brasa, whatever that is. It is Peruvian rotisserie chicken with French fries and a side salad. My mouth is literally watering looking at these 2 polygons. I want to eat that so bad. Serious question. Are we going to allow Gideon to die eventually? I will answer your question. He is now 1 day away from retirement. He's about to enter old age. I don't want to keep this a secret from anyone. If we play the game long enough so that Gideon becomes old and there's nothing we can do to stop him from dying, he will die. I'm not going to shy away from this. This is the game of living through life. And we've had Gideon a long time. He's not dead yet. He's just going to get a bit older. Is there a lifetime redeem to get a potion to make him younger? I can't remember. I am going to veto using that redeem. Like I'm saying right now, I'll add a description if I need to. Is it in here? We're talking about Gideon like a lumpy dog. I'm not going to play Gideon like for the next however many years of my life. Sorry. Is there one? Isn't it like expensive? I'm just checking. I don't remember. Aww. I've seen people be accused of using AI because the thing is good, like the K-pop Demon Hunter singers are human women, but people thought they were robots. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's, It's very weird. You know that there's like a trend, I haven't seen much of this, but people think that AI writing has tells, like using this kind of punctuation or that kind of punctuation. It's like, no, it was trained on real people's writing. it does have tells, I think, but the things that it may use, it's only using because real people used them. It only knows what it knows because people did those things. So it doesn't just have an AI specific stuff that it does out of nowhere. That's just things people write. So you can't really tell on that basis. We're not, yeah, I would have to, like, I would veto using this one. Anything that's like disingenuous. I thought there was a way to... Oh, Potion of Youth. That's really cheap. Okay, so just so everyone knows, I might change this so that we... I don't know, I'll change it somehow. This has been open to redemptions forever, but we cannot use redeems for Potion of Youth. Or the retraiting potion. I might just put no potions. Because I don't mind having any of the rest of these things, but no potions. A disaster for us M-lovers. Like, yeah, you can't tell what's being generated based on punctuation. It's just punctuation that people have used, and then it learned those things because people used them based on whatever input it was given. Like, I think the thing we really need to understand about generative... Is there a better word than AI? Because I don't even like using it. The whole point is calling it AI is a smokescreen by the people trying to sell it as an intelligent solution. Because although I think it is kind of impressive as a technology, it's not intelligent. And that's the one thing that really defines it. It's just regurgitating things in a way that sounds believable. It doesn't have any intelligence and it never will. And what people really need to understand is just how that works, so that we stop treating it like it could be a person or an assistant or something. It literally doesn't know anything. It's just been fed so much language that it can regurgitate language at you in a way that sounds like things it heard people say once. Which is just like the chatbot versions, like ChatGPT. People were also using AI to make, I don't want to say films, they were using it to make visual things, and I haven't heard anything out of them for a while. What happened to those guys? What happened to the people who were like, in the future all movies are going to be made like this? Eat it, Gideon, go eat something. Oh, I think that's old Sims music. That's what retro is, right? Next song. Yeah, old Sims music. I love this radio station. Oh no! Casey's reached the end of her lives! Oh no! Wait, can we do anything? Yeah, the music! Can we do anything for Casey? No, there's no interactions. I think we have to let her go. Oh no, I'm sorry everyone. She's been old for a while. We'll just watch from here. Pork chop, don't look. He's taking his time using his iPad. I think Pork Chop is just resigned to being present for this. No, he's leaving. He's seen enough. Come on, hurry up. This is heartbreaking. Everyone was just enjoying the music while this pet death happened. Okay, well, Gacy is gone. Oh, I'm gonna miss Gacy. She was a really good cat. I mean, 3 years kind of just come and... Excuse me? Come and gone as he pleased, and he hasn't been as much a part of the family, but Gacy really was. Oh, That's sad. Now we have an urn, which I guess we'll need to put somewhere? Question mark. Where's a good place to put a... Well, no one uses this room. What if what if it just went on this table? What about in this pet corner over here? How about there for now? That's Gacy's little corner. It's pretty. Oh, I have walls down. There we go. Look, Gacy's corner. Oh, and Hallie didn't see it. Porkchop is very sad. Porkchop is how are you very sad? Do you know what happened? Sorry, I've never seen a pet be very sad before. Yeah, that was Oh, Soul, I'm so sorry. I refuse to shy away from the timeline of our little digital creations. We love our pets, and our sim pets will have to go at some point. Porkchop is already an elder, so we'll have to get him, like, breeding, I guess. Oh, man. I need to focus. I need to focus real quick. I'm gonna wrap up stream at like normal time, despite having started a bit late. Clean up. No, go to bed. I'm just gonna send everyone to bed. We'll wind the stream up. That death was a little surprising, so I think that means. Oh my gosh, Porkchop! No, I need to put this in the fridge. For no reason at all, can I see the guys in their daily outfits? Make the dragon plushie bigger? Hi there, Rainbow Dragon. Yes, I can absolutely make the dragon plushie bigger. Thank you for the redeem. Oh my god. That's so big. Okay. That's so big. I might need to... Can I just move these things a little bit? Yeah, give them a bit more space. Well done. That was a funny one. Okay. I'm riding up against the edge of ads, and I don't want to have an ad break. Porkchop, what's wrong? What is it going to tell me is wrong with Porkchop? Oh, the Reaper is like just still here. Yeah, thank you for cheering us up, a little dragon. What is wrong, Porkchop? He looks in need of attention. Don't clean this up. Go to bed. Look, can you give him a pet? Hallie's asleep. I can finally grab this chicken and put it downstairs. God, that chicken looks so good. Alright, Porkchop is now going to eat something else. Porkchop loves eating people's food. Felix, go to bed. That was unfortunate. But yeah, that was quite well timed actually, since we started talking about Gideon. I have no intention of preventing Gideon from dying. If something bad had happened to Gideon at any point during... What the hell did you make? During this series, I would have let it happen. He's never been... Butternut gnocchi. Put it in the fridge! Porkchop! No, okay, we'll let him have it. His mum just died. Are we gonna let Porkchop sire heirs? So, that'll be next time. What if he was hit with a meteorite? Well, I would be at liberty to try and prevent the meteorite by getting him inside a building. But if I couldn't have done that for some reason, I wouldn't prevent it. This has always been a series about trying to keep the Sims alive, which I'm vaguely good at. But if there was some sort of horrible accident, I wasn't going to reload the game. Couldn't we get him back potentially as a ghost? Yes, you can. Ghosts work differently now. When a Sim dies, you get to decide if they're playable or not. I'm not intending to make him playable, but I might think about it. I don't know if a redeem would help in that situation. Anyway, that was a day of some vague school. I don't know why her performance went down. That may still be bugged. Gideon is about to have his birthday tomorrow. Well, tomorrow in Sims Land, we will do Gideon's elder birthday. And he'll become an old man, and then I'll have to change all the graphics. Ghost Gideon Ghost Adventures. Why did you say it like that? Would kind of fuck. I guess we could keep him as a playable ghost, like forever, as the rest of the family continues. That might be a fun idea. We could make him a playable ghost, and then just Gideon, because he was our first. He was our founder. And then everything else could happen around him while he continues to, like, be a ghost in the family. Or is that too cloying? You know, do we want Hallie to, like, branch out on her own? Should we make Felix and Gideon ghosts together who live in this house? And then have Hallie move out and follow her adventures while her dads just live their gay ghost lives? I'll have to think about it. It won't happen for a bit. He's only just becoming an elder. He's not dying imminently. Ghost Gideon living with his adult daughter would really zest up her teen sitcom life. I hate that I can't disagree. Okay, we're gonna end stream there. Otherwise, you guys have to sit through another ad. And I'm not going to make you do that. I am going to, I hope, guide you into Bingo with Veggie BL Tail. If I can just, there we go. I hope you guys enjoy some really horrible games that are being played for the sake of getting a bingo card filled out. The raid message is, fuck it up, you funky spectre, because that tickled me. Let's just grab that. Raid. There we go. Here's my, here is my sign off. Thank you for listening to me rant for a really long time about stuff I found out about Wish. Oh, sorry, since I forgot to look at them in their outfits. I will get pictures for you. Don't worry. I'll get pictures off stream. They're in bed. I can't wake them up. I'll grab you pictures. Don't worry. See, look, they're snoozing. They're so. I knew there was something I'd forgotten. I'm sorry. I've been kind of scattered this whole evening. Stuff happened that I wasn't expecting. I will do that for you right after I save the game, so I can just leave. Yeah. I will see you next week. Look out for my schedule. There'll be possibly something new and a bit surprising on it. Other than that, I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a great time at Bingo. Thank you for coming to watch. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.